Oh, no.
Actually, let me swap out to take Nev with me. Because I think I should. Where's this? Tisa. Oh, the mages! Yay!
You call Manfred Fred?
Sure. He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you. Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the necromantic arts?
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well, that depends.
On what?
On what the mage using it is up to.
Fair. Okay, I don't know if I'm going too early to do this, but I really want to go and see what happens. So I'm going to save and see what happens. Because it's anything that involves Morrigan, I need to know what's happening. Like immediately. So, yeah. Nope.
What? This can't...
Oh, no. Where is everyone? What did the Venatori do to the Shadow Dragons?
Slave rebellions used to get put down easy. Something's changed. Is it just this mysterious viper? Is there something else going on here? Tarquin.
Damn it! The shadows certainly didn't invite them in.
Perhaps there are answers to be found amid this devastation.
Word from the Viper Venator moving to eliminate us. No one is safe. I'll be waiting in the loading area near the docks. Meet me there.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance.
He was waiting for someone near the market. He might still be there.
Can I do this first? And I will come back.
The killings. This is...
What a devastating sight.
You don't forget something like this. It sticks with you.
Please. I've a question for you about Minrathous, Ned.
Do you?
I've heard its mage circles are the strongest in Tevinter.
So they...
Into the fray! Well struck, Rook!
Thanks.
Good work!
Well, back to our point.
I've heard its mage circles are the strongest in Tevinter.
So they claim.
One does hear things, boasts about particular methods and so on.
Funny. We hear the same about Navarro.
Jesus fucking
More
Christ.
executions.
And now a dragon. What's happening to this city? I heard some people lost their homes.
Interesting.
What could you do anyway? You're not a builder.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Inquisitor.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
It's an honor to meet you.
Relax. I won't be trying to arrest you like the first warden.
You heard about that?
Dorian Pavis is an old friend. He filled me in.
Indeed. You have had many eyes upon you.
Yes, he is an old
Morgan
friend.
and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
Oh. Do I call her out? Oh my god. Fuck it.
Sounds like I'm cleaning up your mess.
Rook,
No, Harding. This is my mess.
the Inquisition sealed the breach and stopped Corypheus. We saved the world.
We also left southern Thedas vulnerable to Kunari invasion, as the Exalted Council showed.
But the Inquisition didn't start the Mage Rebellion. We didn't start any of this.
We did our best, but our best had consequences. When those consequences became apparent, I disbanded the Inquisition rather than let it turn into something someone else had to stop. Too many leaders claim credit while avoiding responsibility. I won't be one of them. So, Rook, I am asking you to help me clean up my mess.
Okay.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's fear of us, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
I don't trust Morgan, shockingly.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker.
Oh, God.
We didn't know. My ma.
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette.
My...
We found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solas's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solas is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Solas is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solas is trapped in your dreams, and while he cannot match Elganon or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning.
And you're not
He
doing
is the Dreadwolf.
anything wrong.
He led a rebellion that lasted centuries.
You've not done anything wrong
How
ever,
many times
Morrigan.
do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
Solas was... important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
If they don't get
Thank
a scene together, I swear to God, I'll kill someone. Sorry, I won't. That's over. That's dramatic. In the game. In the game. In the game. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. Right, we're running back to the thing. We're running back to the lighthouse. I couldn't give less of a fuck. We'll do this again. So I'll reload and do some of these things in a proper order. Okay. Okay. My Inky being sad. Her being sad about Solas. I was hoping that she might be a bigger part of this. Oh shit. Though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I'd heard of you from Varric, of course, and having spoken, continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest voice of confidence came from Morrigan. She always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, even if they don't yet know it yet. So it suggests we meet, and it was she who suggested we meet. I just don't trust her. I'm sorry. And as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I send grim tidings echoes of Solas' rituals escape the gods from around the south, and the smell of war is heavy in the air. In all, a splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause with the Venatorian, lost on both the royal forces in LA and the border keeps of Ferelden. Antram corsairs harass shipping out of Ostrich and the far south. Southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers has been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. But I told you to lead us out to me, and I stand by that. I share this news with you not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evil in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north, and I'll make sure the south handles itself. And when this is all, Baldur will drink for victory. The first round's on me. Yours, the Inquisitor. They could have at least signed it Inquisitor Llewellyn. You know, the Inquisitor. Who would sign that with just that name? Who would sign that with the Inquisitor? Sorry, I shouldn't complain, but I will, because I like to.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
For gold and glory.
Right. You were one of us. How'd you end up here?
I upset the wrong nobles in Ravane.
Ugh, those assholes.
That's what I said when I kept one of them from running off with a dangerous artifact. Isabella sent me with Varric until things cooled down.
Ugh, politics. The lords don't take me on political jobs.
Lucky you.
Traps and dragons. That's what I'm good with. Traps and dragons are simple.
We didn't have a dragon hunter when I was with the lords. Why do they care about dragons now?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they...
Fireworks going on outside.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
What's the most interesting trap you've run into?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably?
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
Well, that sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh, puzzles.
See, I like some puzzles, but not when they're just thrown in.
Right?
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It was one of those who sits in which seat things.
Ugh. Where the guy with an axe has to sit to the left of the guy who likes brandy?
Oh, exactly. Who cares that much about seating arrangements? Why is that controlling the lock on an ancient treasure chest?
It's Vashidon. Just pick a chair.
These days, everything is elven gods this and blight that. Give me a stolen idol in a trap-filled dungeon any day.
Hey, we're not thieves. We don't steal.
Barb's team literally stole the big prize sword from the Grand Tourney of Starkhaven.
Starkhaven's full of assholes. It doesn't count as stealing from them. We don't screw over anyone who can't afford it.
If the Lords of Fortune ever get a coat of arms, we should print that on the bottom in Old Tavine.
My mother works with them. That's how I met the Lords in the first place.
I don't remember meeting your mother when I ran with the Lords. What does she do? Appraisals?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is, how much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The Lords send that stuff back to the Qunari in Parvalin. They pay the Lords a finder's fee.
They've put a lot of thought into it. Probably more than I did when I collected relics.
Just thinking about the gold.
And the glory too. Can't forget the glory. Though if I defeat these gods, I'll have cornered the market there.
The Lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Qunari history. The Lords gave her work.
When I left, Ravine was trying to figure out whether to arrest us or ignore us. How do they feel these days?
They were angry for a while. Then the Antam invaded.
We should do this again. Grab a drink, share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
Oh, I might be able to go and get nice robes. Okay. I can look at these murals. Okay. Okay. Okay.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
Oh, my
So we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
He's a piece of shit. I don't like him. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. Mythal's not much better. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Mythal?
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dread Wolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
Alright. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solas, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solas were close.
Was she?
The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgernon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solas was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgernon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgernon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgernon did. Solas did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solas would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solas wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solas? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solas would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
I like that it looks like an interview. Okay, witness the first memory. Memory of a false god. Well, let's do this. Right, can I place any more of these? I've got more of them. Do I have to leave and come back? I want to see them all. I want to see them all. Oh, okay. Shit.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurus seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurus and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
I fucking don't trust you. Fucking...
The Blight is our mistake.
And then he's alone. And then he's alone. And where are you, Mythal? Where are you?
Did Mythal call Solas love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they expressed things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
As someone who has Solas talking in my dreams, I'm with Bellara. I just can't see Solas carrying on a secret affair with Mythal.
Can't because you don't think he would? Or can't because you don't want to think about it while he's in your head?
Yes.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Solas was not smug. I know this story off by heart.
Already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them.
Yep.
She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Yes, it does.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
It said snake.
Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then
Oh,
Andrul's madness
serpent.
left.
But I
and
always
peace
thought it was a
returned.
dragon.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Okay. Solas warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How was the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
The Evernuris
Whatever
in
it
their
was,
greed
it
would
convinced Mythal
unleash.
to take him seriously.
After
So
the...
Mythal goes off to
It's
investigate what
Mythal
Solas
killing the
says.
Titans!
Then
Release the
what?
Blight!
It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solas wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
If they make her a good guy, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Solas tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using the Blight, but he got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open as we come across more of these memories.
I've got to do this other one. I've got a memory of our mistake. Fucking Titans. Right, last one. Well, for the statues I've got.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
Shit.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight.
Good point,
We've seen
Davros.
how bad Elganon and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
I mean, I can tell you what I did. It's not just us panicking, it makes sense.
Honestly, looking at this memory, I think I'm with Solas here.
Even as he destroyed our people's world, locked away who we were.
Our gods were using the Blight. I think the Elven Empire was burning down one way or another.
True.
And it's clear he wishes he'd done it differently. That's why he's ashamed of this memory.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solas trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Yep.
Did we?
Yes. Do not give a personal view. Who does not believe in the Maker. Share Harding's relief and anxiety alert. I don't...
The Maker was never my faith, Lace, but I'm sorry this is hard for you.
The Chant of Light has seen many iterations over the centuries. This may simply change our understanding of it.
But this was the one I grew up with. My ma still sings the chant. You know?
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The Elven Gods, the Maker.
I'm glad they've done
no matter
this.
who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Ah.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
Oh wait, do I have one more? I think I have one more. I think I have one more. Oh, I might have one more. Do I have one more? Because I got the one from... Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I need your wisdom, Solas.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
You manipulative bitch!
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
No! No! Higher!
What? This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical
Fucking
form.
do it! Fucking do it!
Talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
What?
Oh my Jesus Christ on a stick. I'm not a spirit. I guess our secret's out. Fuck it.
As world-shaking revelations go, finding out we came from spirits is kind of fun.
Yes, it is!
Actually, a whole lot of things make more sense now. Like why some magic works differently for elves than everyone else.
And we wouldn't have that magic if not for this.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation.
Fucking do it!
Change our
I know
understanding
everything!
of
Sorry.
magic.
I do though.
If we let it out, is that the right call?
Yes!
You want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Alice.
Not short on small-minded humans.
I'll stop. I'll wait. I'll just sit here. Tell me when you're back. Tell me when you're back. I'll sit here and wait. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, spirits. So, he was a wisdom spirit. He was a wisdom spirit. He was actually a wisdom spirit and took a form for Mythal because Mythal asked him to. And the way she's talking to him, I despise it. I despise it. I despise it. And it might just be because she loved him. It might be genuine, but I don't believe it was. I don't believe it was genuine. I believe that she needed an ally against these people and used him. And I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Are you back, Alice? I do not trust her. I can't believe this. I'm so glad they confirmed this. I'm just losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. So, I mean, it just makes so much sense though. But it seems like it came from using the glowing stone, which I again presume is a Titan heart. I'm so glad, and they've confirmed that the Maker might not exist as well. Right, are you back? I'm gonna pick an option. Right.
The entire idea is preposterous. Who would even believe us?
It does seem outlandish when taken out of context, I admit.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solas himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solas didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solas was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
Titans. They hurt the Titans. They started the war with the Titans. Oh shit.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Yep.
Lace, I'm so sorry.
Fucking knew it.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solas regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
I've got two left to find. Oh, fucking knew it. My man, I wish we could talk to him. I'm guessing we get to talk to him if... Look at it. Look how sad he is. On the... Fuck you, Mythal. Fuck you. If it does not come out that she's a manipulative bitch, I'm gonna riot. I'm sorry, but she is. I'm so angry. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her so much. They did talk about how spirits took bodies. Oh, some spirits took. They were in an endless, like timeless loop of like love and would form lips to kiss. Have you seen, like, on this mural here, where it's got, like, the cracks? Which just shows that this is also breaking him doing that. This fucking game. This game is incredible. Thank you, BioWare. Thank you, BioWare, for this food that you have blessed us with. I can't believe that you've done this. And I love it. And I'm so happy.
Don't panic. Things always seem impossible. Just fight one battle at a time.
Fucking Mythal. Fucking Mythal. I do think that we're trying to do a cop-out with the whole relationship thing. I do think her calling him love could have also been referenced to, like, a mother-son relationship. I don't care. I'm dying on that hill. I don't think they were fucking. I don't think they were fucking. I really don't think they were fucking. I don't care that Weeks wrote this. I don't think they were fucking. I hate it. I think it is more than it's a more complex relationship than that. I want to talk to him and I can't. It doesn't need to be a romantic relationship, exactly. They can have strong feelings of love without it being that they were fucking. I can't. I don't want to do anything else tonight because I can't focus. I need to go and find those other two statues, but I don't know where they are. And I might Google it so I can find them first thing tomorrow because I need answers. I need to know what happens with the rest of these murals because I'm going to go insane. And I can't decide if I stay up and carry on now or if I do it in the morning. I think I'm going to do it in the morning. I need to, like, decompress a little bit. Oh my god, what we've just found out. I have been, like, spent so much time putting these thoughts together and talking about it. And I'm right. There should be more solar statues in the journal quest entry. Yeah, so there's two more statues to find somewhere in the crossroads. But I don't know where they are. But I reckon when you get all 5, you might be able to talk to Solas. Maybe. I hope so. But either way, we'll get answers. So I think tomorrow I think I need to rewatch that clip. I think he was a wisdom spirit, though. I know that his name means pride, but I think he took the name Solas when he became human because it was a corruption of who he was. So I think he was a wisdom spirit. I need to go back and rewatch what Mythal said. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My brain is just months I've been talking about this, and to just see these things like on the internet and then just to see this. I'm not a genius. Loads of people have had these theories, but it's just like fucking Mythal. Fuck you, Mythal. Fuck you. I'm so angry at her. And she takes no ownership. Where's her regret? Where's her fucking temple of guilt and regret like Solas has for everything she's done? She's done this. She's done this too. Where's her guilt? She doesn't give a fuck. Sorry. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. If Mythal doesn't come out of this as being part of the problem and actually owns up to the role that she played, because she's saying to Rook, he's the Dread Wolf, he's the god of trickery. Yeah. He is what you made him to be, Mythal. He's exactly what you made him to be. Take ownership for your own shit, you fucking bitch. I'm so angry. I hate her. I hate her so much. I hate her so much. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. I'm so glad you're here though. Oh, if I was on my own, I'd be really sad. Oh god. I don't trust Morrigan. I'm sorry, Morrigan. I don't trust you. I want you to make it through this alive. I think that the end of this is going to be a choice to save Morrigan or Solas, or if you don't do these missions, if you don't do these quests, Solas will die. 100%. Or Mythal Morrigan will actually sacrifice herself for Solas, as she sees that this is actually her fault and she needs to actually play a role in this redemption as well. She also needs to take ownership for what she's done, because the whole Flemeth said she nudges history throughout the centuries and sometimes a shove is needed. Like, this is on her. This is not just on Solas. I'm not saying Solas is completely guilt-free. Of course he isn't. He's done some terrible shit. But he has been living with that burden of guilt forever. Like, look at this. Like, this entire place with that. The positioning of that mural just looking over him with those two. Like, look at the blue eye with the lyrium. Also, blue magic is lyrium-based magic. The cracks on his robe showing that he's falling apart doing this. I hate her so much. She stood right there, Nev saying, oh, Mythal's just trying to help. Fuck off. She stood right next to Elganon. She also wanted power. I don't give a fuck. And her turning away from her. She turns away from him. And it leads to her death. I'm glad to see that we're right though, and we've actually got it, like, you know, painted on the walls for everyone to see. Like, this motherfucker. This fucking nonsense right here. Is the ending going to be that he goes back to the Fade as a spirit? I don't want him to. I don't want him to. I want him to just be happy and be a librarian and look after all the wisdom in the world.